Welcome to Math Challenge 420. In Math Challenge series, we bring you important questions for school exams, junior and senior level Olympiads, and competitive exams. In Math Challenge 420, we have an equation involving factorial. Solve for the value of n minus 1 factorial plus 1 is equal to n squared. And we have to find the value of n minus 1 factorial plus 1 equal to n square, and we have to find the value of n. Factorial means the product of all natural numbers 1 to n. So we have to solve the equation and find the value of n. Math challenge 420. So the equation given is factorial of n minus 1 plus 1 equal to n square. Factorial of n minus 1 plus 1 equal to n square. Transpose this one to the right side. This one is transposed to the right side, so we get n minus 1 factorial is n square minus 1. Now factorize the right side, n square minus 1, that is a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b. So n square minus 1 will be n plus 1 into n minus 1. So n minus 1, the factorial of this number will be n minus 1 into n plus 1. So we get the factorial of n minus 1 is equal to n minus 1 into n plus 1. We transposed 1 to the right side to get n square minus 1, and n square minus 1 was factorized as n minus 1 into n plus 1. So we got this equation. So we got n minus 1 factorial as n minus 1 into n plus 1. Now we know that x factorial is x into x minus 1 factorial. That means any number factorial will be that number into previous number factorial. 5 factorial will be 5 into 4 factorial. 10 factorial will be 10 into 9 factorial. Any number factorial will be that number into the previous number factorial. So n minus 1 factorial is n minus 1, that number, into the previous number n minus 2 factorial. So n minus 1 factorial can be written as n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. N minus 1 is the number into the previous number n minus 2 factorial. So n minus 1 factorial equal to n minus 1 multiplied by n minus 2 factorial. So we get that is equal to n minus 1 into n plus 1. So n minus 1 factorial, using this rule, x factorial equal to x into x minus 1 factorial, n minus 1 factorial is written as n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial, and that is equal to n minus 1 into n plus 1. So we got n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial equals n minus 1 into n plus 1. Now n minus 1 we can cancel out from both sides provided n minus 1 is not 0. That means n is not equal to 1. Now n equal to 1 does not satisfy the given equation, because if you put n equal to 1, then n minus 1, that is 0 factorial, which is 1, plus 1, that will be 2 left side, and the right side 1 square. So the left side will be 2 and the right side will be 1. So the equation is not satisfied. So n is not equal to 1. So n minus 1 is not equal to 0. So we can cancel out n minus 1 from both sides. So cancel out the factor. We have shown it. We have shown by drawing a line, by cutting it out. So we get n minus 2 factorial equal to n plus 1. We have removed from both sides the factor n minus 1, or we can say we have divided both sides by n minus 1 after making sure that n minus 1 is not 0, because n equal to 1 is not satisfying the given equation. N minus 1, 0 factorial is 1, plus 1 is 1, that is equal to, if you put n square, 1 square, so 1 plus 1 is not equal to 1 square. So the equation is not satisfied. So we cancel out the factor n minus 1 from both sides. So the remaining factor will be n minus 2 factorial equal to n plus 1. So we cancelled out n minus 1 from both sides because n is not equal to 1. So we got n minus 2 factorial equal to n plus 1. Now we have to find a value of n such that n minus 2 factorial will be equal to n plus 1. So we got n minus 2 factorial equal to n plus 1. Now n minus 2 factorial, it automatically suggests that n is greater than 2 because factorial is defined only for positive numbers. In fact, positive integers, not for fractions, only for natural numbers. And we have got, of course, 0 factorial equal to 1, but normally factorials are defined for natural numbers. Now, n minus 2 factorial, that means n should be greater than 2. N should be a positive integer greater than 2. So we put n equal to 3. Left side, n minus 2 factorial, 3 minus 2 factorial, that means 1 factorial 1. Right side, n plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. So they are not equal. Put n equal to 4. 4 minus 2 factorial, that means 2 factorial, that is 2. Left side, and on the right side, n plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5. Again, they are not equal. Put n equal to 5. Left side, n minus 2 factorial, 5 minus 2 factorial, 3 factorial. 3 into 2 into 1, 6. And on the right side, n plus 1, 5 plus 1 is also 6. So n equal to 5 satisfies. N equal to 3 did not satisfy the equation. N equal to 4 is also not satisfying the equation. N equal to 5, 5 minus 2, n minus 2, 5 minus 2, 3, 3 factorial 6. And n plus 1, 5 plus 1 is also 6. So n equal to 5 satisfies the equation. So we conclude that the value of n is 5.
Was that interesting? If you have any other method, we would love to learn from you. We shall come back with more interesting videos. Like, share the videos, and subscribe to our channel if you are a math lover. Till then, goodbye.